People try so hard to get your attention by being relevant. Now they can't live without you. Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. And I mean listen up very, very good. You got so many individuals trying to get your attention, trying to catch your attention. They are trying to distract you for what you love to do. They want to get in your way so bad. They want to piss you off. They want you to snap at them. They want you to lash out at them. You know what I mean? But this is what people do when they don't have no lives. Whole time, they are irrelevant. They want to be important in your life so freaking bad. But when you refuse to give them the time of the day, now they acting so desperate. It's giving me seeking validation type of vibes. You know what I mean? Because now they can't live without you. They can't even think clearly. Their mind is all set out on you. Every day, you. Don't you think they'll get sick of you? But quite frankly, these people have become obsessed by trying to get your attention. Do not answer no calls, no DMs, no texts, none of that. And these people know that you are fed up. You had enough. But they want to keep on trying all over again. But that gets them nowhere. All it gets them to a bunch of sadness, misery, pathetic. Because that's all it is. A bunch of pathetic brats that want some attention. They act like little children that can't get that way. They want to throw a temper tantrum. But in this case, these people, they get so freaking crazy. They go out and say that you are the problem. It reminds me of the story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. But these people are crying victim because they did something to you and you had to cut them loose. Now they acting like you were the problem. They out here trying to convince people that you were the problem. But real people see right through them. They just want some attention. They are attention seekers, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, they are desperate out here. They seek a validation. They're going crazy. I'm talking about they're going so crazy. They want to drag your name through the mud and through the dirt to make you look bad. But they would never tell their side of the story or what they did in order for you to cut them off. You see, they never going to tell their side of the story. But every story had two sides. The lie and the truth. And the truth will expose the ugly. Because let me tell you something. God don't like ugly. And these people are straight up hideous. You understand where I'm coming from? Straight up ugly. With a capital U. Ugly. Ugly spirit, ugly heart, ugly face, ugly everything from head to toe. And I ain't trying to be mean when I say that, but hey, it is what it is, doggone it. You can never respect a person who wants so much attention from you. You're like, damn, get a life. Don't you work somewhere? Don't you got a hobby or career or something? But now they want to leech out all on you like an energy vampire. Like a little dog that want to hump on your leg all doggone day. Like, shoot, get away. Go on somewhere. You know what I mean? But these people, these little baby kids, these little rot rats, these little creatures of the night won't leave you the hell alone. They so annoying. Sometimes you want to have to lash out. Maybe even cuss them out, but I'm not saying do that, but some people really get to the point when you really just gotta take it there with them. Put your foot up their rear end. And I mean shove it up their rear end so bad. They will be flossing with your shoelaces, doggone it. But other than that, that's all they want. They want a reaction out of you, ladies and gentlemen. That's all they want. They want your attention. And the moment you give it to them, boy, they could be over there having a party. They could be over there like cool in the game. They could be having a celebration by pissing you off, made you mad, made you cuss them out, made you put their foot up their rear end. And that turns them on. How sick-minded is that? Pisses somebody off, turns somebody on. Like what we be talking about here. You know what I mean? We are talking about straight, crazy, mental, White House mental illness people. Because that's where they belong at. In the psycho hospital. Wrapped up in some bandages. You know what I mean? Because who on their right mind walking on God's green earth will get the satisfaction of pissing people off? Or will people cuss them out? They over there smiling, giggling like a little schoolgirl. He cussed me out. Bro, he cussed me out. Yes. That is so pathetic. That's so childish. Like, these people need to grow up. You know what I mean? But, once again, they want to be important. You are their role model. They want to be seen by you. You're the celebrity. They are the fan. They're doing all this stupid, embarrassing things just to get your attention. They gotta scream on the top of their lungs just to get your attention. And you still don't hear. You be like, Oh, it must be the wind outside. Or it must be the wolf howling outside. I thought I heard somebody calling my name. You gotta ignore these people. They ain't about nothing. And they never will be nothing. But you, on the other hand, you are way more important than they are. And they know this. Not saying you're better than everybody, but in their eyes, they kind of see it. And they can feel it too. Or this person think he's so better. She thinks she's so better. No, you just got things to do in life. You ain't got time to play with Tommy, Chuck, and Phil, Lil, and them. They still playing in the sandbox. You out here doing big things. And that's what they can't stand. You moved on with your life. You are doing something that they should have been doing. But they want to be Revelant so bad, ladies and gentlemen, that they can't live without you. That's why they over there having a fit. Because you're not responding to their calls. You no longer want to hang out with them. You don't even want to talk to them. You don't want to even breathe near them. You don't even want this person to say your name. But damn, they are saying your name more than Beyonce and them. They just keep on saying it and saying it and saying it. Your name must taste good in their mouth or something. But I don't know. But let me tell you this. When people like this get so freaking ignoring, ignore them. Like I said, don't respond, don't do nothing. Let them sit there and make a mockery out themselves. They already some clowns, so let the clowns be clowns. Don't you entertain a clown that belong in a circus. Don't you entertain a buffoon that belong in La La Land with the rest of these idiots. Because they want you to respond so bad. I mean so bad to the point they go home and talk about it. Because like I said, people like that ain't got no lives. And if they did, they would not be out here trying to look reverent to you. But in your eyes, like I said, they're not important. Irrelevant, you don't see them. They ain't nothing but a ghostbuster. They nothing but Casper the Friendly Ghost. You don't see, you don't hear them. You walk past by them, that hurt their feelings. Oh, you can't speak? Oh, what's the matter with you? Cat out your tongue? Why you ain't gonna say nothing? They ain't their feelings. Because like I told you, not important. They would never be. Because look what they doing. The type of activity that they are doing, nobody don't care about that. Well, winners anyway. But losers, they eat that up. They eat it up like a buffet, y'all. But you're not gonna sit at that table with them. Because you already know what type of time they on. Loser type of time. They want to act like they the ish. They want to act like they got it all together. But behind the scenes, they are suffering, they are hurting. And this is why they want your attention so bad, ladies and gentlemen. They want to act like you're not important, but you important. They think about you morning, noon, night, even in their bed when they sleep and they dream about you. Now that may sound a little bit creepy, but I don't put that past people these days because people are so creepy out here. When you don't get nobody your attention, they get obsessed with you, become obsessed with you, get sophisticated with you. I'm gonna do anything in my power to get his attention. I'm gonna do anything in my power to get her attention. Whole time they not getting nothing but air. Because your ignore game is so strong, it hurts their feelings. It cripples them. They get nothing but air like this. That's all they get. They want you to say some words. They want you to argue with them. They want you to cuss them out. They want you to put your foot in their crusty, dirty behind, like I said early. But you're not going to do that. God forbid you don't have to do it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But I pray that you don't have to do that. That's walk away from these individuals. That's walk away. That will piss them off even more. Like, damn it, I want to respond. You going to give me a response. Now, they're not crazy. They lay a finger on you. They're not crazy. All they want is some attention. Maybe their mommy and daddy, they get them that type of attention when they were little. But now, when people like that grow up, they want some attention from certain adults. But like I said, you're not going to give it to them. They better find somebody else to play with because you ain't the one, ladies and gentlemen. You is not the one. Tell these people, go play with their brother, sister, friend, dog, cat, turtle, goldfish, whatever. But you're not finna play with them. The only time you got on your hands is bigger fish to fry and bigger chicken to cook. Holla if you heard me one time. Especially all my folks in the South. If you love some fish and some chicken. But no, on the real though. You got bigger fish to fry and bigger chicken to cook. You ain't got time to waste your time and energy out on these clowns that's trying to get some clout. Because that's exactly what they are, clout chasers. They put your name out there trying to be Revelant, but now it backfired. And now they're too embarrassed because you did not get them the time of the day. As a matter of fact, you end up rejecting them. And now they are so mad. Oh, what's the matter? You need a hug? You need a pat on the back? Well, you ain't going to give it to them because you don't feel sympathy for them. Now, that might come off harsh, but guess what? It is what it is. People will do literally anything just to get a reaction. They're doing that because they cannot live without you. This can be whoever that it relates to. Now that you had distanced yourself away from these people, you know doggone well they can't sleep at night. They can't eat. They can't shower. They can barely even talk. I don't want to say you messed these people up, but they messed themselves up by doing what they did. trying to gaslight you, trying to manipulate you, trying to make you get put in jail behind bars over them. But see, this is when you use your head. This is when you use your discernment, ladies and gentlemen. Because once you saw how these people were acting, you hurry up and flee. You hurry up and say, deuces, you crazy. Get some help. You had to cut these people clean loose. Because if you didn't, you will wind up somewhere you do not want to be. Trust and believe me when I tell you that. This is why you gotta get away from clowns, rats, snakes. They are dangerous, y'all. Danger. No mystical. They are dangerous. You hear me? Danger. They don't mean you no good. And I don't care if you did know them. If they start acting funny towards you, get away from them. Because they seeking validation. Or trying to seek validation from you, but you're not finna give it to them. None whatsoever. So let these people sit there in their little misery world. Let them sit there in their sorrows and cry all day long till their eyes get puffy red. Because you're not their babysitter. Y'all grown. These people still act like little children. That little inner child inside of them, they need to see a therapist. Like, seriously. They need to see a therapist. Because who in a right mind will sit up here and try to get somebody attention all day long when you got stuff to do? I ain't gonna do it. And I know y'all ain't gonna do it either. But for real, people like that need some help. Really need some help. But check this out. When you was in their lives, they did not care. Now that you had made the exit, now all of a sudden they care. I made a video about this. The day you stop carrying, that's when they start carrying. That's kind of backwards, ain't it? Instead of them carrying while you in their life, they wait till you walk out. Oh, I care about you. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Too late. You're gone. You're long gone. LG, long gone. Deuces. Farewell. Goodbye. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, goodbye. However you want to say it. You gone. Now they're acting a fool. Tell lies talking about you did such and such. No. Tell your side of the story. But don't worry about it. Because God got you. You in good hands like all state. God said, hi, he sees everything. You ain't got to go out here and bash them, expose them, embarrass them, or even try to hurt them. This is not your battle. So, don't even worry about these people. They are irrelevant for a reason. Want to be seen and heard so bad, but you don't see, you don't hear nothing. You still be wanting to it. You can't even hear them. That's what pissing them off. Because you don't see them, you don't hear them. You don't even want to look at them. You don't want to smell their scent. None of them. None of it. None of the above. You got away from these people. And that's what hurt them the most. Because you was the one that got away and made it. Sure did. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Y'all share this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate the 7K. Thank you all. New supporters. I see y'all. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the club. My old school subscribers. My day ones. Salute, much respect. God bless you all. Y'all be safe out there in the roads. Be safe. And most importantly, keep your mental health in check. And that's all I got to say about that. I love you all. Once again, please be safe and be careful who you let into your life and your circle, etc., etc. You will see me on the next one. So, I'm out of here. Peace. Oh, and by the way, Turn your notifications bell on, because you don't want to miss no content that I'm about to put out. So you made it to the end of this very video. Salute, much respect, much love. But once again, I gotta get up out of here. Please and please keep your head up. And that's remember, if I can do it, you can do it. We all can do it. Ain't no if. We gonna do it. We gonna do the doggone thing. But yeah, peace.